right here. All right, what's up, guys? This is another podcast. It's another episode. We're here with Aaron. First time on the podcast, but he's kicking it with us. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, that's it. I think you know how we do it here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just hang out, have a beer, and then just watch stuff on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, cool stuff.
I know the idea.
All right.
My first podcast too.
Yeah, cool.
Hell yeah.
What was I gonna do? Yeah, so let's jump right into clips, and then we'll jump into questions. But this is the first clip right here.
Damn. Just
All right.
and she just barely got just like a little like it's oh my god.
That's barely halfway, and she's still freaking out over that.
Right, and she
It
didn't even
could've been
get
a lot
really
worse.
much on her. I could understand if she got all full of soap or water,
This is
soaked
funny.
or something. Damn.
It's funny, but it's also mean. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. Would you do that to somebody you're hanging out with or dating?
Yeah.
You would?
I feel like I
hell
would.
no, I wouldn't.
I feel like I would.
That's funny though. All right, that's the first clip. Let's go to the next one.
Nah,
That's a
see?
leopard. Oh god.
Nah, see?
Oh man.
No, this is something that no, I will not do. I'm telling you, like I don't mess with fucking wild animals like that.
Uh-huh.
They're wild animals. Like
Mhm.
you don't know. Like they just
Maybe he
Yeah.
had it as a baby. Like, and he's-
still.
I get some
think
people have like the money for that, you know, but at the end of the day, it's not worth it.
If I had money, I'd be doing other shit.
Yeah.
Other than this, we talked about this, like having
Yeah.
fucking a pet tiger, a pet this,
crocodile,
a pet
whatever.
fucking big ass pet. ¿Cómo se dice? A snake.
oh
But,
no,
like
I don't think I would do a snake.
Or even think about like monkeys too. I think
anything wild like that.
Yeah.
Like nah, because it's I feel like it's their natural instinct to fucking attack
Yeah.
at some point.
Mhm.
Like I don't
We
know.
were talking about that. Me and Rudy
But-
at work. We were saying about the ape that
Nah.
that ripped the face off from that lady. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard
we were
about
talking
that.
about that
I
one.
did.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. And what did she have him since he was?
Well, it attacked
Well, what
the
happened?
lady's friend.
Oh, the lady's
But then
friend.
later on, they found out the lady was giving him red wine. She was giving the ape red wine.
Oh no, that's
And-
like
She
and-
a
done got him drunk.
No, giving him red wine and giving him.
Oh, see, I didn't know this.
giving
I just
him,
heard, but
the blue
I
pill.
don't know
Fuck,
about
what's it called?
this.
For the erection.
Viagra.
Blue cheese?
Viagra. She was
Yeah.
giving him Viagra.
Why?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They think she was probably messing around with him.
What the
They
Ah,
think
fuck?
that's
so.
even
They
worse,
think
dude.
that- I mean,
That's
all-
animal abuse right there too.
He said that's animal. They think she was giving him Viagra and giving him
I
red
didn't hear all
wine.
this. I just know that he did attack, but that's what I
it-
mean, though.
yeah,
See,
that
It's
ape
just-
attacked the lady's friend.
There's too many cases like that too.
Yeah.
Like I think there's this one where this guy had he rescued a baby hippo or something. He had it in his
Uh-huh.
his pond that he had in his backyard,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and he was just sitting by the water. All of a sudden, he got chomped up, and his whole chest was fucking gone.
dang. This was
Yeah.
here in the U.S.
No,
or
yeah, this
somewhere
was here in the U.S. I don't know what state, but
no.
it was like a long time
That's
ago.
what I
else?
mean, man.
I think I heard somewhere that hippos are like they kill the most people in Africa per year,
Mm-hmm.
which you would think it'd be like a lion or something.
No, I've heard
No.
that. I've heard that
But
too.
I believe
Yeah.
it. Well, I seen videos of how they
Yeah.
act, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I believe it.
Because
Yeah.
they're real like territorial. No,
Yeah,
like
they are.
Mhm.
you get close
Yeah.
to their.
They are. I seen
And
when
they ain't fucking
chase-
around, bro.
Yeah.
They're fast for
Yeah,
their
they are.
size.
You think because
Mhm.
it's how
Water
big.
or land.
Hell no, they're quick.
Shit.
I seen when they attack boats, like they fucking.
Oh,
like,
hell
knock
yeah.
out
Or
the
their
chick to
jaws,
see that.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a lot. You ever
it
see
is.
videos of them just
Yeah,
chomping?
yeah,
and stuff?
yeah.
I think I have one. I gotta find it, but it's like at a zoo. They put a big ass watermelon, and then like it slowly goes like
Yeah,
that, and it
the-
just goes, just crunches it like nothing.
They'll sink one of them little boats, huh? Like
yeah.
nothing.
Cool stuff.
That's what I mean. Like,
I wonder
nah.
what this is. I can't tell if it's like a leopard or a. What is it?
In the
Might-
back, it
might
kind
say
of
on
looks
the
like a
bottom.
cat haven, so maybe he works there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it says down at the bottom
no.
leopard.
That's
It says
what I mean.
Hashtag leopard, but I can't tell if it's a
Yeah.
leopard. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. All right, we'll go to the next one. This is just cool shit. It's just cool cars doing shit.
Mm. That's
Bro,
cool.
The sound, my guy. I'm surprised you can't hear the turbo.
I'm surprised those little cars hold together through all that shit.
Yeah.
I would think by the end of the race, they're fucking missing a fender, a bumper.
Yeah, there's some that are.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
But for the most part, yeah.
That's the end of that clip. Yep.
It's a lot of skill and wrist too to be like
To be sliding
around like that, drifting.
I
and
bet
then-
you'd be fun though.
I think
if anything, people in the
that's-
way too, you could probably hit them as well.
I think that's like
I seen
hours
some.
and hours of just them,
Like
doing
practice.
practice on tracks,
yeah.
circuits. Jesus, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen some when the car does go off road a little bit and takes out a couple people.
Yeah, I have
But
to.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play it here, but yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah, cool shit. Are you into cars, my guy, Aaron? Like, are you like real big into like modifying them or?
Not too
Buying-
heavily.
no?
I mean, around like my friend group and everything, they
Yeah.
always talk about cars and stuff, and
Okay.
I kind of learned here and there about
Cars.
cars. Yeah.
Do you have a dream car, like a specific one? You're
Not
like,
really a dream car, man, but like if I could get something better, I always wanted a Civic Si. Kind
Those
of
are
learn
nice.
how to drive those.
Let me see. I'll show you one of my dream cars. I'll be able to pull it up right now. That's the Viper. I think I remember I seen this one. That one. Oh, this is a better picture. That one right there.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's one of my dream cars. But it's like a concept car, so it's got like a better, I guess you could say, body kit on it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's before they released the.
They still make those,
I think they stopped.
right?
Yeah, they stopped with the newest ones. But that's the older one. That's like a 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's a
model,
2002.
yeah.
Yeah, but with that kit, I don't think that they only made one, and that's the one right there. I thought all of them looked that way, but it's just that one.
It's kind of a difference because you kind of see right there the 2021
Yeah.
Dodge Viper. It's a different build right there
Yeah.
too.
Oh dang, I don't know what I did, but yeah, see how wide it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see if I can compare it to a newer one. But yeah, that older one, that's my dream car. Let me see. Well, one of them. I have many. Let me see. It could have been that one. I know that's probably one of the last models they made right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, that one.
It's a nice color too.
Yeah. That's probably the track one, the ACR, because it's got that stripe in the wing in the back. But yeah, that's one of them. Yep, cool shit. All right.
That and the Ferrari, huh?
I like Ferraris. I think when I was younger, but now I kind of know.
I remember you.
I know how they treat people
talking
now.
about Ferraris.
I know how they treat their freaking. Oh my god, their customers. Like, oh, dude, it sucks. Like they make them. What do they do? They charge them to bring their cars over to authenticate the car after you bought it. So now you have to pay more money. Like, so you bought the car,
okay.
and so to get this certificate, you need to bring it in and do all this shit. It's
After you bought it from them?
you already paid for it, and then they're like, after a year or two, bring it over here, whatever. And I think they have rules. You can only do so much to it, or I'll still tell you, what's that shit called? A cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
They'll send
yeah.
you one. They'll say you can't change the car.
Oh man, because they want to keep everything the same.
I guess I don't know. So like a lot of influencers, they get fancy cars, and then they do whatever to them. They cut the roof off or whatever they do, and they're like, oh no, you can't do that. Yeah, that's Ferrari. So anyways, that right there, I was like, nah, I don't think I'll buy one if they're gonna be doing that. But yeah, cool stuff. Are you Aaron, you think you're a good person to give good advice like to a friend, like if they maybe they're going through something and they're like, Aaron, what do you think I should do?
I would say so. I mean, I'm like a pretty good listener when it comes to stuff, and I come from a bunch of different stuff happening around with people, friends, family, and then passing wisdom down from my parents, their grandparents, and then so on. So I kind of try to learn everything and see where everybody's at.
All right,
just be a good listener too.
On this podcast, we sometimes do we find like people, what is it called? Like they need not information. What's it called?
Advice.
They need like advice. So we do a small segment where we'll look at someone asking for advice and then we just break it down.
I was just kind of like
A lot
on
of the
Reddit,
times-
Reddit threads and
they
everything.
going through
it's like,
situations
we literally
with
read it and
their.
we're like, what? How did you even end up here? Like,
Yeah, some of them, man.
Some of them you just know right away. You're like, bro, what are you even doing here? Yeah. Well, let's kick off with one of these right here. Some interesting ones. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see. Let me blow this up so you can read it. So they're like anonymous. We don't really know who they are, but let me lower this a little bit so I can read. This is Angelica, 29 years old. My grandmother passed away in March. She left me and my husband $11,000. My husband wants to invest the money or start a small business with the money. I want to use the money to fix the floor in our house. It will cost around $7,000, and use the rest of the money on a small vacation. We are debating a little bit. What should we do?
Man, that's a lot of money to be.
Yeah.
Throwing around to.
So what do you think?
I think personally, I would say what's going to be more beneficial for you in the future. Mm-hmm. I mean, fixing the floor in the house is nice, but that's just cosmetic stuff. It's not as important as making money and then making that investment come back to you as well.
Yeah.
And anybody has a chance at starting a small business as long as you know how to do it right. But I mean, that's a good investment too. Well, it honestly depends on what the business is too. I don't think she really clarified that.
Yeah.
There.
That's another question that I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying, because it's a big risk.
Yeah.
It's a big risk, because if they invest all those 11,000 on trying to start their business and then it doesn't work out,
yeah,
it just I think it's a risk. I mean, she wants to fix her floor and go on a vacation.
Well, it will cost. So they got 11,000. It's gonna cost 7,000 to fix the floor, which means they're gonna have leftover. And then with the leftover, she wants to go on vacation. So this is a hard one for me because both of them seem like legit things to do. The fixing the house, it will increase the value on the house. I mean, I don't know if they're planning to sell soon. They don't talk about this, but I do know the value of your house goes up.
Right.
When you upgrade it. So if you put a better water heater, a new roof, shit like that, the value goes up. So I know that's good. And then the only question I have for the guy is, again, what business is he trying to do?
I think that would help if it would specify what type of business.
And is he familiar with it, right? Like you were saying, is he familiar? Can he make it successful?
Right.
That's like my one question that I would have.
Because a lot of people try to start off with, no knowledge of anything. They just kind of wing it, or just have their friends come up and be like, hey, I need help with this. I need help. How do I run a business,
Yeah.
Another thing too is like where they're at, because a lot of different states have different, policies and rules of regulations about starting businesses and what needs to happen.
They can definitely, with 11,000, you can start a small business for sure. Again, I don't know, it doesn't specify what he's trying to get into, but he could do it with 11,000. Yeah, he's gonna have to pay attention a lot to what he's trying to buy, as far as like, does he need equipment? Does he need a rent? Whatever, a small office or whatever for what he's trying to do. He can make it. I mean, but
I think that's what I would do. Sorry.
What would you do?
I'll invest in the small business rather than the
house.
Rather than the house and vacation. I would give it a shot. Okay. Really talk about it, and like we said, like, it depends on what it is, but like me, like, say, from what I know how to do and what I have experienced in all these years, 20-something years, I would invest in doing something that I know how to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, a vacation's cool too, but I mean, that's just temporary time. It's just nice. Don't get me wrong, but if something's gonna be beneficial a lot more long term than that, it's a risk worth taking.
So you say start the company, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you say, Aaron?
I would honestly do the same thing. Just start with that small business.
Okay. Yeah, I would want to know a little bit more about what he's doing, but I feel comfortable with starting a business if he knows. Again, if he's got an idea, right?
And if it makes it worth, if he makes it right, you can flip that 11,000, either double it, or net, or a lot more.
Yeah.
Back.
It'll take him a little while. Well, hopefully, I mean, from what I happened to me when I started mine, you want that. You want to just be like bam, start just making money out of nowhere, like just
Right.
making a lot.
Yeah,
But you have to work your way up. Like that's when I noticed, and I was realistic about it. I was like, everybody hopes for that, right? Everybody hopes for fucking whatever thousands each month, but no, I think you work your way up to that point. So it might take him 1 to 2 years, maybe even 3 years, to get up to where he's just money's just coming.
It's a lot of patience to take too.
Yeah,
because you can't be too hard on yourself like that. Like you just said, it takes time for you to.
Yeah, expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. She needs to have patience if they're gonna go that route. Because if she doesn't, then
she's gonna be nagging them.
Yeah. So.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm on board, but I would want more information on the business.
Yeah.
But the business sounds good to me. All right, cool shit.
Then we all three agree on that one.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
good.
Crazy. We normally don't, right? We normally one's like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's go the other way. Cool, let's go to the next one. Let me delete this one. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 1 year. I told her that I love her and want to be with her. There's a small problem. I am starting to be unhappy. I explained to her that she needs to improve on communication, more effort, listening to my concerns, and respecting my boundaries. If things do not get better, I'm afraid we will be heading towards a breakup. She tells me I'm asking for a lot, and it's overwhelming for her. Is this bad, or should I stand my ground, or should I back off? My guy wants to take off.
Leave her.
Damn, right away.
1 year, leave her. Stand your ground.
Oh my god. Do they live together? Does it say anything about? It doesn't say.
Yeah, see, okay. That's the thing about these. Sometimes I feel like we need a little bit more information to better come to a conclusion or or an opinion at least. But
1 year kind of sounds like a long time, but it's really not.
It's not.
It's still getting into knowing someone.
Exactly. There's still a lot to learn from someone from 1 year of dating. I feel like So
I think it comes in the right time for him to kind of stand up to that and be like, you know what, like this kind of needs to happen if you.
I feel it's a good time 1 year to, like he's saying. No, I feel he should just stand his ground.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, speak up, let her know, stand his ground, and it's 1 year. That's a good, it's been 1 year.
Yeah.
I think communication should be from like
it says
day
it's
one.
Overwhelming her. He's let her know this is what we need to work on, and she's feeling overwhelmed. So
it's not even a lot to ask for though. Just some more
See,
communication.
now, yeah, I agree. Because now I wonder what is she doing or what is she saying that he's asking for. Respect my boundaries and listen to me.
I can only assume they probably live together because then he'd be like, boundaries. Not really, that much of a problem. But if you guys are living together, obviously there's got to be some common ground right there too.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that could mean a lot when he says respect his boundaries because, I feel like that, well, from my experience anyways, that could mean a lot. It's whether his boundaries are he wants to be out hanging out with his friends, partying on the weekends, and or
even just chilling at home with your hobbies,
So that's what I mean. It could either be that or this, and it depends on what his boundaries are to him. I feel for everybody is different. It could be as simple as. Maybe his phone, like.
You think she's like going through his phone?
Maybe she wants to. Maybe she is, and that's to him. That's like no. That's what he probably means by respecting his boundaries. So there's, like I said, there's
Yeah, he doesn't give any examples of what she did. You know what I mean? Like
so
maybe,
I feel like that it all depends on that. Like.
That's cool.
Like I feel like if it's that, like him wanting to be out partying with his friends, then maybe now he needs to tone it down.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be cool if you're dating someone and then you're out partying or whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are right. The 1 year, it's still fresh. It's 1 year.
Yeah.
Not long enough, like you guys are saying.
It's fresh, but I think it's at that time where he needs to, like we said, stand his ground and let her know.
Okay.
He's doing his part communicating.
Okay.
But if it's overwhelming for her, she shouldn't have,
So he's asking for more, I guess, more respect. Again, respecting the boundaries. I want her to listen a little bit more, and I want to have better communication.
And if they can't, I feel like that this 1 year period, it's I think it's good. That way, if they don't agree or they can't, then you know what? Then
okay. That way, we don't have a ton of time or years invested.
Not too much. Too much. Time wasted and on for either one.
Okay.
You could prolong the problem too, so it's like you guys are together even longer, and it's like nothing's ever been discussed.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. It's an even bigger problem.
Okay. Right there. I like the way you explained it and broke it down. That makes sense. So yeah, he should be like, hey, so this is what I'm asking for, and if we can't work on this, then
yeah.
Okay. How about you, Aaron? You agree or you got a different route? Okay, that's a pretty good one. All right, damn. So far we're agreeing on all of them together. Normally we don't. I'm telling you, it's hella weird.
Really? Yeah.
All right, then cool. Let's go to the next one and delete this one. All right, next question. Hello, I'm 26-year-old female. Growing up, I watched my parents go through a nasty divorce, and then watched them both get into second marriages that were also very unhappy. I am 28 years old. I have a 28-year-old fiance. He's a wonderful person. He is kind and loving. We match on many levels. I love spending time with him. We always have a great time when we are together. We are very solid. However, ever since we picked a date for the wedding, I've been struck with fear and can't stop thinking about ending up like my parents. I realized I am not the type to live alone. I don't feel comfortable when I'm alone. What if I latched on to the first man that was nice to me just because I was looking for the opposite of my parents? Every man I see, I keep asking myself, what if he's the man I'm supposed to marry? I can't tell if I'm overthinking this or if my intuition is telling me if it's my intuition telling me he's just not the one. What if I walk away and never find love again? I will never get my best friend back. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. Damn, that's a long one.
That's a lot.
It's a long one. So she grew up watching her parents be unhappy. They divorced and then married again, and then they went to another unhappy marriage, and she doesn't want to end up like them. So now she's having second thoughts about the guy she's going to marry. Wow. The therapist in us is going to have to come out on this one. Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of get that. I mean, just having that fear of wanting to be the right person. And obviously, as each generation passes, you want to become something better than what your parents were and everything, Yep. My personal experience, I've been through, parents' divorces like that. And
your parents
it's a mess.
Went through a divorce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
I mean, they're with other people now, and they're a lot happier. So,
okay.
But I mean, you always want to find that. I don't want to say that type of happiness that you end up, deserving. But I think she's more of just getting overwhelmed with just the, because as marriage, you kind of lock into that,
I think she's having second thoughts.
I think she's overthinking a little bit. I mean, I feel like it because, I mean, she says he's kind of loving and that they match on many levels. So she's like, I love spending time with him. We always have a great time. And it says we are very solid.
Yeah, there you go.
So I feel she just, like there's some type of, I don't know, trauma, if you will, or, because of what she saw growing up. But I think she's overthinking it. I feel like still kind of has her guard up a little bit. But no, I feel like she should just.
Yeah, it's the fear of ending up unhappy, married and unhappy.
But I feel she should just go for it. I mean, she's saying all these other things.
I wonder how long it says they've been together or whatever. It doesn't, huh? No, it just says she just has a 28-year-old.
Yeah, I don't think so, but. Yeah, and then she's like.
So you think she should?
She could have started off with like, oh, here's these problems, but we're still getting married. Like, no, she like brought them up and said like, we're good.
She didn't bring up any problems.
No,
so you think she should go forward with the marriage?
Yes, I do.
And Aaron, you feel the same way? She should go forward with the marriage. Okay.
Yeah.
Because then she could make the wrong decision. Like she walks away and starts regretting it later.
That's what she says at the bottom. She's like, "What if I walk away and never find love again?"
Damn. I mean, you always have that opportunity to find love again, but I think with
Probably
this specifically,
not like
this one specifically, you're gonna end up regretting that.
Yeah. See, there it goes. I will never get my best friend back. So she has a fear of if she does leave, she will never get her best friend back, which is the guy that she's with right now.
Yeah, because it feels like they're good and that they're connected on every level. Like, I feel like you, at least from my experience, that's not always the case. Like, you whatever, you meet people, you date people, and you might, get along or whatnot. But she's saying like, it feels like kind, loving. We match on many levels. Like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
See, I agree with this. I do think you should go forward.
Me too. Yeah.
How about you, Aaron?
I think so too.
Right, cool.
I think when she says too, like, I realize I'm not the type to live alone, or I think that's just human.
I think
like,
that she knows enough about herself to be like, I can't live alone, kind of. Which there's some people out there that they're not built that way. They're not built to be like solo. All right. Yeah, she should go forward, get married, give it a shot. All right, cool. Yep. Right on. Again, we all agree. Holy shit. Fuck.
You picked out the right prompts, man.
We need Anthony here. Nah.
He would have said some shit.
Nah, he would
have been like, go buy a monkey or something. Just some random ass shit would have came out of him. All right, cool. That's the last one.
Or a woman's point of view, like,
yeah, that's why it's always good too. That's why it's very fun
we had,
to have a woman
to
be like, wow, this is what I think or whatever. Yeah, that's why That's why I'm glad. Thank you. I don't think Alex is watching, but thank you, Alex, for being on, because it was very interesting for sure to have her on. Yeah, cool stuff. All right, so those are the three. My guy, you went on a small road trip. You went to Vegas, my guy.
I did. I was there last weekend for about I was there for a couple of days. It was good. It had been a couple of years that I've been out there. We got family out there.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And I hadn't been out there, I'm gonna say, since I've been single for the last couple of years. So I was like, you know what? It's time. I need to go.
That's cool.
So.
You're just on the strip right there too, or just kind of in there?
You know what? Actually, we weren't much on the strip. No, we were out other places, because it feels like every time we go, we're on the strip. When we go to the strip,
yeah.
But, right?
Yeah.
So kind of just want to get out of that norm, basically.
Yeah.
But I was about to say that's not even really me anymore. I can't walk the strip anymore. Like, way too much walking for me.
No,
right.
I'd rather do. I think maybe
it's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I would mind the walking, but it just felt like, every time we'd been there, but this time actually we didn't go to the strip. We just exploring with other places.
Ate some good food.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
So we hung out, we went out, hit a club or two, whatnot.
Yeah.
It was good.
That's cool.
It was good. We had a good time, like always.
Yeah.
Got to see the rest of the family out there.
How much family do you guys have over there?
We have a sister and a couple of nephews.
The nephews are out there.
Yeah.
Nate. Shout out to Nate.
Nate. Oh, he's been on here.
Has he been on? Yeah, we did one podcast when he came to visit here.
Yeah.
Nice. He was all like,
you put
excited.
Him on.
He's like, hey, let's do it. I was like, let's
go. Yeah. He just bought a house too. So.
Oh, that's good.
I
heard a little bit about that. I gotta call him or text him.
He just bought a house. He just settling in.
That's good.
Probably about 3 weeks now that he got the keys to his house, man. Brand new house.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, we went out to dinner, and I could tell he couldn't wait to show us, which is, I'm like, man, that's good. Like, you know what? Like, I feel proud of him.
Yeah.
He's so young, bro.
He's
so young.
Got a house in his 20s.
Him and his wife, they're doing good. They showed us their house, nice 2-story. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath.
That's good.
That's not bad at all.
Brand new build, you know what I mean? And he just got a new Subaru, a brand new 2025 Subaru.
I remember talking about that. I was
like, damn, Nathan. I mean, good. Yeah, he's doing good.
But I remember we had a small debate because he was saying, I might need a pickup truck. And then I started telling him, well, yeah, you might need a truck, because I think he was saying he was going to do what was he going to be? Architect. I'm not sure. I gotta talk to him again, because I think he might have changed what he was studying. But at the time, he was studying to be an architect.
Well, right now he works for a bank. He's a financial advisor.
Okay, then he probably did switch over to financial. Then.
He works at a bank. I believe his wife does so as well.
I know they both work at banks.
They both work at banks.
Yeah. That's cool.
So man, they're doing good. I mean, you know, they're planning on having family soon.
Okay.
From what I hear, which is good, you know.
Yeah.
And
that
that's
would be
good.
a good time because you got the house. You guys are both working, and
so
everything, all the ways already paved, you know.
Towards that, that's good.
Yeah, man. So it was good times, you know. We were, like I said, went out to dinner that night with him. He showed us his house.
How was the
night before we went out? We're out all night.
Yeah.
And you know how it is when we go there, you know.
Especially hanging out with our older sister.
Yeah, like, man.
The party keeps going.
We see the sunrise. Was like, okay.
Yeah.
Time to go get some rest. Nah, but we're out. It was good.
Traffic was not bad?
Nah, not bad at all, actually.
I love it. I
made good time.
It's a road trip and there's no traffic. The best.
The way there, the way back, bro. I was surprised. I was like, man, cool.
It's a hotspot city, so you consider it like always busy, like all the time. You know?
Usually it is, man. But it's like that, like around like either what is it, holidays
like
or any type of, let's say,
New Year's,
Memorial Day, even or shit like that. So, especially New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But nah, it was good.
That's good though. That's good. Aaron, have you been on any road trips lately or no?
No, man. I've been here in town. Honestly, just try to keep things local.
Right, cool.
It's working. I've never been to Vegas though. Do you consider like a small kind of city, or do you like say like it's big enough to like where everything's just you could do whatever?
It's big enough. It's big, bro. There's different parts of it, man. It's
dude. I'll tell you a story. I remember the last time I was out there, the fucking either my phone was acting weird or the map wasn't working, but I fucking did. I did basically went all around Vegas, like the whole fucking the edge of it. I went all the fucking way around.
Because my phone's
because it sent me somewhere. It said, to my hotel, and then so I was like, all right. I was on it. I was following it, and I'm watching this shit. And I'm like, where the hell am I going? And where I ended up going, it was all new construction. Like it was all. It was buildings that weren't completed yet. And I was like, where the fuck am I, bro? And then like I was just trying to figure shit out. And then I called Nancy because I remember I stopped to get gas. I'm like, where the fuck am I? And then I kind of dropped the pin on the gas station that I was at. And I was like, bro, this shit's where the fuck? Anyways, dude, it was a fucking mission. I wish I had the camera rolling, but oh my God.
For a minute, I should have been here.
For a little while, I was on the shoulder of the freeway going the opposite way. To get back onto the fucking get back onto the fucking ramp on-ramp that I missed. For real, I was like, fuck this, bro. I literally, and you know what? I had a plan because out here, like in the country, you know, it's two lane roads, whatever, right? And so like, if you gotta just go to the next one, you just jump that little patch of dirt and go to the next one, right? That's what I was thinking. This was at night, and I'm like, I'll just do that shit. My guy, there's a fucking solid welded fence all the way down as far as you can see, so you can't hop that little dirt patch and go around. Right. And I'm there going, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? And I was like, oh my God. I called Nancy too. I was like, hey man, you might have to come get me. And she's like, she literally was like, where are you at? And then I was like, dude. And then I sent her. I remember because I dropped the pin on the fucking gas station that I gassed up at. And then I said, the last known location is right here. And then she's like, oh, you're in the new Vegas where everything's brand new. And then when she said that, I was like, that's why all these buildings are brand new, but nothing's open. Like they're literally just building it. And then I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh shit. So she's like, she basically said like, just stay there. I'm coming to get you kind of thing. And I was like, fuck. All right. And I was just chilling. And I was like, dude, this shit's going to run out of gas. Like all this shit started happening. And that's when I was like, fuck that. I'm going to go backwards the way I came, but on the dirt. And then so I fucking did it. And then I literally found a gap big enough to where my car fit in. And then I jumped over to the opposite way. And then I went back to the way I came. But then I fucking found another. I remember this main ass street. I remember the name. I wish I remember the name. But I found the main street and I was like, I'm gonna take this bitch all the way back. Then that freeway was brand new. Like everything was brand new. The freeway, everything, the on ramp was brand new. Anyways, I was fucking hauling ass. I was doing about 100 all the way back. Yeah. And then the way that it literally was like a big ass U-turn all around the edge of Las Vegas like that to get back. Cause our sister doesn't live like downtown Vegas. She lives kind of in the suburbs, right?
She lives in.
And so literally, I took the whole fucking all the way back to get back to there.
But okay, so Nathan still lives more up.
Oh hell.
Yeah, and it's like you're saying, they're still building. It's all new shit where Nathan lives. So he lives where Nancy lives is north of Las Vegas, Summerlin, and Nathan still lives like another 30 minutes up north. So
I kind of don't want to say where she lives, so I keep it kind of vague. But yeah, she lives out there somewhere. Anybody got open? No.
Yeah. Hold up. I think I got one.
So but
yeah, it was nuts, my guy. But I mean, that's on me. Shit was acting up, and I was like,
your phone.
Yeah. But that was crazy. That was the last time I was there.
And you never ever got to find your hotel either? Or
no, I think I ended up just canceling it.
Canceling it?
I think they even charged me, but whatever.
Oh, man.
I was like, I don't care for the fucking nightmare that it was. I was like, I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Keep it.
Oh, shit.
Jeez, man.
It was fun, though.
Nah, but we got to go. I'm down to go again.
I'm hella down. I want to go. Did you do Top Golf?
We didn't. Nah, we didn't really have enough. Because Nathan's so busy. I wanted to do it with him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But his schedule's so busy, like he barely has enough time.
Yeah.
Between everything that has going on right now, but we should get together with him and see when's a good time so we can go do that. I want. You did that with him, huh? Yeah. Last time. Yeah.
It's like golf, but like.
No, I know what it is, but you were telling me.
Kind of mixed together, but that's just so.
Now we should.
It's not one of those netted fields that they usually
have.
Yeah,
it is. Like, but they're very far. Like you have enough to hit it as hard as you can. Mm-hmm. I think it's the very back part of the net is 200 yards away, if I remember. I could be making this up, but I know it's far. But yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, we should.
Dude, I was sore the next day. Like my guy, my whole left side was all sore. Down from from my knee, thigh, all the way up to my shoulder was just sore. But it was fun though. It was worth it.
Yeah. Now we should.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. The hell else I was gonna say? I had another question.
Road trip.
Road trips. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
trips.
If I remember, maybe it wasn't you, but I think our younger sister went on a road trip with her friends, either to the beach, but I don't think. Did you go that time?
I don't think so.
No. I think they went to the beach and then they went up to Tahoe. I think. Yeah, if I remember, but I don't know. Well, she said her friends. Typically, I think like her friends, the group that she hangs with.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it was you or not. I don't know.
I wish I can go on more road trips, but it's expensive now too.
Do you have one in mind? Maybe where you're kind of thinking about it. Like where you would want to go.
I've always been trying to go up and down, California to see how far I can get.
Yeah.
Especially to like, I'll usually go out of town, pick some spots that I want to hit up, or if a show that I want to hit up too is also like on the same week, like concerts too. Yeah, then I'll have the opportunity to just have more of a reason to go out. Been wanting to hit up San Diego a lot too.
I think I've been there once. It was colder than I thought. I don't know why I was thinking like sunny San Diego, but it was cold. Maybe it was the time of year I went.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was cold. It was good though. It was still sunny, but still cold. It was cool.
Yeah. I like the quieter coastal cities too, like Morro Bay, like Monterey.
I've been to Morro. Is it Morro Bay? Morro Bay. I still remember that rock. Did you ever see that rock?
Yeah.
I thought about climbing it, and my friend said, "No, don't." They said they'll give you a fat ass ticket, or they said they'll arrest you. I think.
Yeah, there's a fine for it. Yeah,
and I think you better not, because we're not getting you out of jail. It's all right.
I think at the top too, it's like wildlife protected for like the birds and stuff like that. Sanctuary, yeah. So that's even a bigger fine if you trespass.
I'm not gonna eat a bird. I mean, that's what I would tell them. I'd be in handcuffs. I wasn't gonna eat none of them. I swear. Yeah, that's cool. Morro Bay was cool. I want to go back. Isn't it like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Not that far. That's cool. Everybody from here too goes to Pismo a lot, right? I always hear about Pismo, but they always say, "Oh, like the water's murky." Like,
yeah.
Unless you're gonna go ride ATVs, like I guess it's fun, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It's too like populated, man. Because anytime you go to Pismo, like that's where everyone wants to go in the valley and
that's
everything.
True.
So
yeah,
you know, try to go somewhere different.
Yeah. Cool stuff. All right.
I have a lot of family in Anaheim too, so I always try to see what I can go over there.
Where is Anaheim? Is it like it's next?
It's like right next to LA, so kind of like Disneyland area.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Santa Ana.
You said you got family there?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. That's cool. What about Disneyland? You like Disneyland? Have you been there?
I used to go there a lot as a kid because when it was cheaper, my parents were like, you know what, let's just fucking go, you know.
I never been to Disneyland.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Six Flags. I've been there.
I haven't been to Six Flags. That's my one thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
I mean, I don't mind roller coasters or anything like that, so it looks fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's like the one place I've never been to. And Universal Studios is cool too. If you guys ever
I heard about that one and I never went. There's a guy that goes every year. I used to work with a guy, and he goes every year to Universal. Man. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And he would always tell me, because I would always tell him, I would talk about Six Flags, and he would always talk about Universal Studios. And then I was like, well, do they have rides there? He's like, yeah, there's some, but he was saying, I think there's more rides in Six Flags than there is in Universal Studios. I was like, all right, cool. Yep. Damn, that was a question I was gonna ask. I lost it. No, I lost it. Could be the beer.
I know they're changing it too a lot, because you know they have like the Simpsons land or whatever. I guess they're completely removing that because
I think they
Disney bought them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, I think isn't shit old quick? Doesn't it get like they build something? Like the last thing I remember they built was the Harry Potter area, right? Didn't they build that? And
yeah.
So then I think they gotta either build something new or take that down and then build something else, right?
I think they're gonna keep that Harry Potter land. I think it's just a Simpsons land. They're just gonna completely, you know, get rid of.
I don't. All right. I remembered. How about food? What's your favorite food?
Favorite
food? What do you like to eat?
Oh man, I'm not picky with things, so I'm down to eat whatever. Man.
For reals, yeah.
Right, cool.
I'd say any type of Mexican food, Asian cuisine too. Right, it's really good. Mediterranean too. I started getting into that a lot.
Okay. Yeah. I'm down. I haven't had Mediterranean in a while, but I'll eat it again. Any spots you recommend? Any food? Any kind of food you recommend?
Oh man.
Not having. He's like Denny's.
Denny's?
Nah,
man.
At least a taco truck or something. Nah, but
couple more beers, then I'd be down for Denny's.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to hit up more spots around here. Like I kind of just save them on my phone. Like, oh,
yeah.
If I got the free time, head here.
Okay.
I think the last place.
When it comes to like a taco truck or a taco trailer, I'll wait for someone to recommend it and then I'll go try it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I see them like everywhere I drive around, I'll see them, but I just never stop unless somebody's like, hey, you see the one on, Cedar and Butler or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, if you're in that area, bro, go there. Like, they got good either burritos, tortas, sopes, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'd say that I'd be picky about tacos. Because a lot of people can open up their own taco truck and everything, whatnot, but it's gotta have something different, you know.
Okay, right on.
Or at least really good quality tacos, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's one. I think we've been talking about it. Is it Butler? Could be Cedar and Butler. But I asked the guy too. I said, "Hey, can we do a quick podcast here? Like, we'll just order some tacos."
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Well, you guys were hella busy that day. We couldn't do it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think you had something to do, and then Anthony had something to do, and so we couldn't do it. But yeah, I even asked the guy. He's like, "Yeah, sure, come by."
That's cool.
But yeah, and like those are, and I even took our younger sister. I took her out there, and then because we were driving back, we had went to go get parts for her car when she was putting it together. And I told her, "Oh, we're gonna stop right here." And then she wasn't hungry. We both just got like 2 tacos, but I'm like, "But you gotta try them. They're pretty good."
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, dang, yeah, these are pretty good for tacos. Like they were really good."
I think my favorite spot so far is called Anthony's Tacos.
Anthony's Tacos.
And I guess you know how they have those like taco truck throwdowns to like vote the best taco truck, best chile. They're on Instagram and I think
Facebook. Does he have a spot that he normally like that they post up at?
Not a regular spot. They always move around and then just post like, "Oh, we're here today. Come through." But they have, if you guys are really into like birria, they have really good birria tacos. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see if I can find them.
I think they won best taco in the Valley for 2 years straight at Taco Truck Throwdown.
Shit.
Oh, it's not coming up on here, but yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's coming up here. Let me see. Let me blow up a picture.
Let me see if I
that
can
one
pull
right
up
there?
too. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
okay. It's not coming
really
up on
good.
there, but yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. They got birria tacos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like is it orange, yellow? It's a black and yellow truck. Yeah, and then it says got a big old Anthony's Tacos behind it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to check them out then. I'm down. I'm down for some birria tacos.
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
I always try to go to those Taco Truck Throwdowns too, because everyone tries to
for real.
get a spot in the Valley, or I don't even know, like
they look good.
That's when you know they're gonna have come out with their best.
Mm-hmm.
And so that little juice right there, you dip your taco before you bite it, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's like, was it like broth, basically?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Shout out Anthony's Tacos. We'll try your tacos when we see you guys wherever they're at. We'll try them out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Oh yeah, I want to talk about the fires real quick. You guys hear about the fires going on?
Yeah.
Crazy,
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Man, that's nuts. I want to just touch a little bit on it, but yeah, I just somebody sent me a message or whatever saying like check out these fires, and it was going on like this was yesterday, 2 days ago, and I was like shit. You see people like taking all their stuff, loading in their car, and like driving out, and it's literally everything around them is burning.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm like, oh my god.
I have a good majority of friends that like live in the LA area. I think most of my family kind of lives a little bit farther out. Like I said, Anaheim, Santa Ana. So they see all the smoke and everything, but they're not close to the fires or the evacuation areas.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
I do have friends like going to school around there, college and all that.
Yeah.
And they do have to evacuate, and
Oh my god.
a couple of them had to come back to Fresno because it's too bad over there. I can't.
Oh my god.
Can't do that, you know. And I might be wrong about this, but it's still not contained at all. None of it is.
That's what I heard yesterday. 0% contained.
Yeah, when I got the message, I looked. It was 0% contained. I was like, dang,
it's still gonna get worse after that.
So I was like,
too.
this shit's gonna take a while to get that thing under control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, bro.
I think the crappiest part too is that I think LA cut funding for the fire departments in the area too.
What the hell?
Like a lot before the wildfire season was about to start. They made some propositions saying, "Oh, we're going to cut the fire department funding by a lot." I think it was like 17 million or something like that.
That's weird. I normally hear about them cutting other stuff, but not fire department.
Right.
It's usually that's like one of the last things you would want to cut. Mm-hmm. Which is weird that they actually did it.
Yeah, and then you end up finding out like insurance companies too. They're dropping.
Oh, they're getting
people's policies.
Yeah, for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that happened.
They're big out of California.
Yeah, that happened to our house. We were during like the first couple fires, and this was a couple years back. They dropped us. They dropped us and like hella people. And then when we started calling around, they were like, "Yeah, man, hella insurance companies are leaving California because they're making zero profit. Like they're getting hurt bad, and so they're like, business isn't good here. We're leaving." And there's only like so many. There's a handful of them left.
Yeah, and they don't even want to pay that back either.
Damn.
You know, if you end up having some sort of like fire insurance for your home or like protection, they don't want to fucking pay that out.
Oh my god.
They'd rather keep the profit of how much you're paying monthly.
Essentially, yeah.
On that stuff,
it's not a casino anymore for them, so they leave. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's crazy out there.
Yeah. You know how long we've been rolling for already? No? Like 30 minutes?
At least.
Yeah. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before maybe we wrap it up, maybe? No? Talked about you took a small vacation.
Little vacay, yeah. It was good.
We talked about tacos.
Talked about tacos.
Cool stuff.
Just 2025 is off to a weird
start.
start.
It's the beginning of the year.
For real,
You got the wildfires going. You got
that guy that blew up that Cybertruck.
Mm-hmm.
That just
got that too.
At Vegas in front of the Trump.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
You got that. What was it? I think it was a terrorist attack in New Orleans too.
Oh, that guy.
There's that guy
ran
too.
over a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they say he probably didn't act alone because there was a bunch. They found a bunch of bombs inside of coolers that didn't go off, and they're like,
oh shit.
And they were paying attention. They're like, we don't think he had enough time to go put all these bombs everywhere and then to go run people over. They think it was like somebody must have helped him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I think yesterday too, not to get like too political on the podcast or anything, but
send it.
Trump went to court for everything that he's been charged with and everything. They charged him as guilty, but without punishment, so he's able to go back to the White House and everything.
Yeah, I would say
do his second term and
he's current
finish
president,
that off.
right? Like, how would that work out?
Right.
Like, you're the current president, like, but now we got to take you away to put you in jail. Like, how would that work? I don't know.
Get impeached, maybe. He's already been impeached once.
Successfully, or they just tried?
I think they just tried.
They just tried. Nah, he wasn't. Yeah.
We were talking about that at work because they were saying shit like that. They were like, "Well, how's that gonna work out?" I was like, "Bro, they're not gonna let him go to jail and be president at the same time. Like, they got to figure some shit out to where, you know what I mean? He's not gonna be president and then."
What?
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's the beginning of the year, so we'll see.
Been a crazy week too, because now you got like these ice raids happening in the valley too.
I didn't even know nothing about that.
That's even crazier.
Fill me in, because I don't know nothing about that.
The past 2-3 days around the valley, they've just been implementing ice raids.
Yeah.
They've been hanging out on the 99, pulling anybody over that just looks like a person of interest.
I seen one.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Fill me in. I don't know nothing about this straight up.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So they're actually like ISIS.
They're doing that too.
Detaining people.
Yeah, they're hanging around like parking lots and like grocery stores.
The first time I heard about them, they were in Bakersfield and then here and then Madera, but
Kern County too.
Yeah, wow. So I saw a couple of videos. They pulled up to like a Home Depot and just start grabbing people. Yeah,
that were like hanging out outside.
Yeah. Even if you're like legal status too, they just start questioning you or like.
Yeah, so I was about to say, well, what if I whip out like, yo, here's my passport, here's my fucking
driver's
license.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Then you're good, but
they still try to get it heated and everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the first I heard about this. I heard a small amount about this, but.
They've been.
Holy dang.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna get even crazier too as soon as administration starts for the
And how did this
president.
happen? Like, who gave the order or the green light to start doing this?
I think it was always planned for the beginning of the year to start doing that because as soon as Trump enters, I believe he did explain during one of his campaign runs that that was the first thing he was going to do was do more, do
That's
more about
what
immigration law
but
and immigration.
He's not in office yet, right? Until the 20th?
Yeah, when's the thing? Inauguration?
So that's what I kind of mentioned, but we're like, no, he's not till the 20th. So, but, so is this still Biden's doing or?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that was my first thought because Trump's going to,
Yeah, of course, when something like this happens, right away, they're going to start thinking Trump did this. Like, right away, it's just going to be that. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it then, and we'll see. Yeah. Next time we do a podcast, we'll see what the hell's going on. But yeah, this is the first I heard.
For sure, it was greenlit by somebody else, but I mean, it's heavy too, and it's like no one's showing up to work either.
They're just scared to be detained and deported.
Everyone's scared to be detained.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
There's videos posting about people like, oh, the fields are empty today, like. Grocery prices are going to start going up now because no one wants to work.
No one wants to go to work.
It's crazy.
Oh my God. All right. Something to look into, folks. That's crazy. Yeah, like you said, a crazy way to kick off the year. So, we're gonna wrap it up right here.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up then. Cool. All right, I don't even know how long we've been going, but yeah, that's this podcast. Aaron, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for
no worries
coming over and hanging out with us. We're gonna wrap it up right here. See you guys next time. Bye.